This video is on my 3 favorite books. I do have other books I enjoy, but these are my 3 favorite Tantra books. And thankfully, I have them all in print because a lot of my Tantra and yoga books are ebooks or Kindle books. This is the first book. It is called Kundalini Tantra, and it is by Swami Satyananda Saraswati from the Bihar Yoga School Publishing. And it's around 450 pages. It has over 20 kriyas or Tantra yoga set energy practices, and it guides you through all the chakras on how to do Tantra safely. Of course, it does say to find a teacher and to awaken Kundalini safely. And I really love this book, and there's just a lot of really great practices, and it goes into detail. And it is authentic Tantra yoga. The second book isn't exactly a Tantra book, but it's a Pranayama yoga book, which is a part of Tantra. So remember that yoga came from Tantra. It is a tantric practice. So it's this book, Pranayama, from the Kevala Dharma Yoga College and Hospital in Lonavala, India. It is the oldest yoga college in the world, and all the practices in this book, about a dozen breathwork pranayamas, have all been studied and researched at this school, which is over 60 years old, I believe. And each practice has around a dozen pages describing the studied benefits of each breathwork and each little step on how to do them. And I teach on my YouTube channel how to do some of these pranayamas, but I do not go anywhere near the detail. This book's a little harder to find. You can only find it at their school in India, so I definitely treasure this book. They also have this at Yoga Thailand in Koh Samui, Thailand. But I believe they now have an ebook version on the katieham.com website, Kevala Dhamma website. And you can study by ebook, hopefully. Otherwise, I do teach these practices. But this is a great resource for true research into breath work and how it actually does work. And the final book is a Neo Tantra or New Tantra that more for Westerners, which is heavily on the sexual Tantra, because I know all you guys want to learn about the sexual Tantra as well. It is this book, Urban Tantra by Barbara Carolus. And one of the reasons I love this the most is she is a queer teacher. So she teaches for gay, lesbian, queer, bisexual, trans, for everyone. So many Tantra teachers say you have to have a male-female to practice, but she says it can be same-sex. So I love that part. And she teaches a little bit of everything in here. She teaches a little solo Tantra practice, meditations, breath works, a small chapter on those, and quite a big chapter. Most of the book is on couples practices, but there are some solo practices like solar masturbation. She teaches tantric massage. She teaches a little sex magic, meditation, traditional stuff. So it is some traditional mixed with a sexual part. So I know that's what a lot of Americans and Westerners want to hear about. And this was one of the first Tantra books I started with, and I do love it. It's a good place to start and then decide if you want to learn the deeper Tantra, the more spiritual practices, or the more yoga side of Tantra, or if you just want to stick with like the Tantric sex coaching and not learn too much about the energy. Now, you do have to know some energy practices to even do Tantric sex, and if you've been doing it, you'll know what I mean. So this is a great book, and you can get this one anywhere. Those are my 3 favorite Tantra books for Tantra practices, and I do have a short book coming out soon for studying, but of course it's always better to have a teacher in person to make sure you're doing these things correctly, or at least learning by video video coaching or online teaching, and then one day practicing in person with a teacher or at a workshop. So I can recommend other books if you're wanting to dive deeper. These don't really cover a lot of the philosophy because there's a ton of philosophy books out there that are nothing but Tantra philosophy, and I know people want to learn more of the practices, so that's why these are my 3 favorite. And thanks for watching, and I hope that you subscribe so you can follow more of my videos, and thank you.